I was presented with the question of, well, why did you do this, or why should anyone do this? I was reminded that I'd said it was the right thing to do.
These are the words of a man who walked in faith and lived out the words he spoke. A physician, husband, and father of three, dedicated to helping those in underserved communities across the globe.
There were times when we doubted whether or not we could do it, but with God's blessing, it took place and we served many people.
Dr. Preston Phillips changed the lives of thousands of people until his life was cut short on June 1st of 2022. A gunman storming the Natalie building at St. Francis Hospital, killing 4 people in a senseless act of violence. But today, that act is not what those who love Dr. Phillips choose to remember. Instead, they're sharing his legacy, which is very much alive through Light in the World, a faith-based nonprofit serving underserved areas in Africa and the U.S. by providing access to quality education and affordable health care.
He told me, in case something happened to me, son, don't stop this project.
Dr. Comey Foley, a co-founder of the foundation alongside Dr. Phillips, recalls those last words exchanged between the two.
It doesn't seem real. It doesn't seem real.
Although the reality is unfathomable, Dr. Foley says he's keeping his word by continuing to travel to West Africa to keep Dr. Phillips' legacy alive.
Since his departure, we have been able to go back. We have done 3 trips already. And we have seen thousand people. We have helped 1,000 people.
There's one particular surgery Dr. Phillips started that Dr. Foley hopes to finish.
But there's one thing that we are not able to do. This is what breaks my heart.
A young boy Dr. Phillips operated on during his last mission still needs an implant to fix severe arthritis in his legs. And Dr. Foley says they need the public's help getting it through fundraising or word of mouth to find a clinic to donate. It's a task he wants to complete to finish what Dr. Phillips started. And as the efforts continue, he wants his dear friend and mentor to know this.
I would tell him not to worry, we'll be fine. That his wife is okay. That the project will not die out.
Dr. Foley says the public may wonder, why should I help in these efforts? He hopes you'll listen to the words of Dr. Phillips.
To give of yourself is a different type of giving. It's a different type of blessing that can be shared.
And if you'd like to help contribute to Dr. Phillips' mission, I posted a link to donate on kgrh.com. In speaking with Dr. Foley, I said, how is Dr. Phillips' family? And he said his wife, she's still struggling. His kids, they're struggling. So, we spoke to healthcare providers here just 2 weeks ago. We both came to St. Francis. We spoke to everyone, and the emotion, it's still there. A year later, a year is not a lot of time.
It's 365 days after something like that is you need a lot more time to get there. Dr. Ryan Parker I spoke to, we have more of an interview online. You could really feel those emotions, and especially if I want to leave you on that photo of the day after that sunrise.